Howdy guys, Slippy G here and welcome into the 10th Napoli career mode episode, another post-comment episode, and I am sorry about that, but there is a reason for it. As you can see in this episode, we have a game against Real Madrid in the Champions League, and a game against Fiorentina, which is away from home. And before we get to the table, I want to apologize right away. The Real Madrid game, the footage got messed up, so you're going to see the start, the intro, and the result. Like, it's just going to skip straight to the result, so I apologize for that. But as you can see by the table, we are tied on points and goal differential with Real Madrid, and taking points from them would be huge for us as we go over to the Serie A table here and see that we are in 7th place. Now, here is where it gets tricky. It skips straight to the end. We lost the game 1-0. It was a boring game. They dominated us, but as you can see there, the footage is skipping. It was terrible. I couldn't salvage anything from it. We lost 1-0, and that was that. And now we have to fight our way to the Champions League group or knockout stage. But this coming up next is the game against Fiorentina. Here's the side I picked, and see, it was still kind of messing up, but that's when I stopped recording and restarted it. And now going into this Fiorentina game, recording is fine. We get the ball back, we force a turnover, good cut inside there from Higuain. He tries to dump it off to Inter, but they block it, and then Insigne gets the ball in that position. A nice save by the keeper, but Inler's shot just goes straight back at him. And I wasn't really sure what happened here, but he gets up and tries to start running back towards the ball, and he kicks it straight into his own net. And it's kind of a silly goal, but I will take that for sure. And it is 1-0 to Napoli as he tries to scoop it off the line, but he can't. Another chance came here in the 26th minute, I believe, as Fiorentina worked the ball down the pitch and do a good job of dispossessing my defender. The man in the box turns his defender, but can't put it into an open net, so we got really lucky there. But here Higuain runs straight down the field, gets the ball in a good position, but can't put it home, hits the post, and it is still 1-0 going in. Looking like it's going into this second half 1-0, but we get the ball to Higuain, same position. This time he slots it home. He's so reliable sometimes, but sometimes maybe not. I'm still looking into possibly getting a new striker. We'll see how that goes in the January transfer window in a couple of months' time. But that's a tidy finish, and I like to see that from him. That's when he's playing at his best. But Fiorentina, we're not giving up. They really tried to work the ball around my box, which is the most frustrating thing a legendary team can do in FIFA. As you can see there, they're just working it around. I'm just desperately trying to tackle them. And I do there, and we go straight up the pitch on a counter. Nice quick passing. Higuain holds it up, gives it over to Insigne. Insigne just going to dance around a few midfielders and then just sprints past the defender there, gets past him, centers it to Callejon, but Callejon cannot beat the keeper, and it is still 2-0 in the 61st minute. But Fiorentina really weren't looking too threatening. Here we are in the 82nd minute, crossing it in, and Higuain, there you go. There's another chance where he's got to do better, but could not put it on target. That's the least I want to do is put it on target, but he couldn't do it there. Here's Insigne as time is running down. We get the ball in to, I believe that was Zapata, I can't tell. But he gets the header on it, but it gets deflected for a corner. Callejon sends it in, and nobody can get on the end of that. But that was how the game would finish. It was a 2-0 game, picking up points in the league, which is nice after that 1-0 loss to Real Madrid. As you can see in the table here, we are in 4th with the game on hand of the teams above us. So if we could get a win, we could jump to 2nd above Juventus. And as you can see by the calendar here, in the next episode, we have a game against Inter and a huge game against Monaco in the Champions League to see if we can still hang on in there. And in December, we've got some big matches against Cagliari, one against Basel, and then one against Milan right after that. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I know it's incredibly short, and I'm so sorry about that. I sorted it out, I think, with the Elgato, but I don't know if it's going to affect episode 11 or not. I haven't checked yet, but we will see. I will probably do a post-commentary episode for episode 11, and then in the episode with the Basel game, probably come back to live commentary. So that is it for this episode. If you liked what you saw, drop a like. If you are really digging this series, go ahead and subscribe, because I've been doing a lot more different material recently. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.